July 14th, 2025. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4094. So show your support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you love what I do. Tonight I'll be posting up my daily horoscopes. So this week, Saturn is in retrograde till November 20, I think it's 28th. I forgot what I said. I know, Mercury's going retrograde on Friday, so here we go. Mercury has been driving me nuts. Oh my gosh. So till November 28th, okay? Hi, Al, is when Saturn is going to go direct in the sign of Pisces back into your 7th house. Oy vey. Alrighty, so I know. So anyways, let me see. Okay, now I got to go. So the 28th, I got to remember that. And then Neptune is in retrograde in your 8th house as well. So this is a great time to just focus on yourself here with this energy. Ooh, look at all the love. 3 likes. Thank you. Not the easiest time for money because Saturn's in retrograde and Neptune's in retrograde, but they're well aspected this week. So it's kind of helping you along. And then Uranus is well aspected this week. So for some of you here, this is a good time for business picking up with this energy, especially online business here as well. You need to be careful with your body at this time because this is a time where you really want to control yourself. So for some of you, this can bring up the eating disorders at this time. So the disorders can come up here. So be careful with your body and how you treat your body at this time, okay? You are beautiful just the way you are. God created you like that. So you're perfect. Don't overdo it. All right, this is a great time for mind-body consciousness here and delving into mind body consciousness, and you're going to love this energy because you love working on yourself with this energy here. Just don't overdo it. Exercising is also, it's called like, I forgot what it's called, but exercising is also a form of eating disorder. So don't do it. Okay, don't over exercise. Alrighty, so just be careful with that because you guys, you know, Virgos tend to have a lot of like eating disorders. Okay, so just be careful with yourself during this time period and how much you do. Okay, but you're definitely all about self-love and self-care at this time with this energy and beautifying yourself. Not the time to go updating your face, because Mercury is in retrograde and that bitch is not well aspected. So if you want to nip it and tuck it, I wouldn't even Botox it or fill it. Just leave it alone. Wait until it goes direct. It's much safer. Wait until Mercury is well aspected before you go and nipping and tucking, because that's in your 12th house, okay? And you only get one face, all right? On the 15th, Mars is not well aspected with the South Node in Virgo. Hello, goodbye. So picture the same energies before the first week of the 4th of July week. So we're going to deal with that shit again. Okay, so your energies are running high this week. Anxiety is running high this week. Your overly forceful nature often negates careful planning at this time. Diplomacy, forget about it. It's done. Okay, even love, forget about it. It's done. Okay, you have an attitude that might makes right, or you're just really going through it at this time. And just dealing with like your instability in certain areas of your life, like with career, like with money at this time with this energy here, or just being very sensitive, like a little bit of a psychic sponge and assuming that everybody hates you when nobody hates you. So just be careful with this energy. A great time to delve into the power of prayer, mind body consciousness. Please tap into it. You'll love it. You'll adore it. It'll really help alleviate your South Node energy, okay, and your Mars in Virgo. You're often disagreeable and can be violent when provoked or when angry, which causes a lot of chaos. So remember, everything is cause and effect at this time with this energy here, and you don't want to destroy personal relationships here as well, okay? And Saturn is in retrograde and Neptune's in retrograde in your 8th house, which also deals with the popo, okay? So if you don't want to deal with the popo, all right, I suggest that whoever is, you know, allow cooler heads to prevail. This is probably the same, I'm watching memes on here on the Facebook. So this could also be the same person that you were fighting with for the past 2 years now, since Pluto has been in retrograde, you know, been going direct and in retrograde, I should say. This is the same person that you've been fighting with, and you're going to have a round two with this person again, and this is a family member, okay? So some of you are headbutting with the same damn family member at this time with this energy here, and you two can only kiki for so long, and then you just have to like kind of like not talk to each other. Like me and my friend Noli, we kind of like have the same problem with Mercury in retrograde, you see, and I know that he's starting because he's starting to get a little bit in his feelings at this time with this energy here, and it's kind of like, but he's acknowledging it, which is nice. So that means he's gonna go and give the brain something to do, which is traveling during the Mercury retrograde. So that's nice, because me and him both know, my ex-husband found this out for us. He said, do you realize every Mercury retrograde you call me all pissed off because you're fighting with Noli? And I know right now that the reason why you're calling me is because Mercury must be in retrograde. And then he went, damn, and you're fighting with Noli. And I went, how'd you know? And he's like, you do this every year. And I was like, oh. And then so me and Noli talked about it, and then we try to navigate through it. Like we can only, like, it's kind of like you have to, like, you can only talk about certain conversations. You can't really push buttons, you know, at this time with this energy here, because the one person doesn't want to hear it at this time because they're not ready to hear truth, and they're all invested in their feelings. So you got to listen more. Or, you know, you just get on each other's nerves. So at this time, you need to have a different conversation with the person that you constantly fight with during this time period, okay? Maybe an acknowledgement that, hey, Mercury is in retrograde. Maybe we should just not talk to each other right now, you know? So that's what me and Noli practice doing, or we filter ourselves really good, okay? So it's been like the last Mercury retrograde this year we did well in, okay? We kikied because he wanted to test drive it, and we didn't fight at all. It was really nice because I think we acknowledge the energies and where the energy is coming from, okay? So that's what you have to do during this time period in order to keep your cool and not lose your temper with this person, okay? For some of you here who are like highly elevated Virgos, this is a time where you're more ambitious at this time, okay? So the flip side to this is that you're focusing on getting ahead in life. You're focusing on your goals at this time with this energy here as well. This is you confronting certain things that you've been putting off, and now you're kind of like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and do it, okay? There can be obstacles during this time period as well that can cause you to get very reactive, because that's Mars in Virgo and the South Node in Virgo, wanting everything to be perfect, wanting everything to go right, and then the wrenches start, okay? Pluto's in retrograde, Saturn's in retrograde, Neptune's in retrograde, Mercury's in retrograde, okay? And then we have two secondary planets in retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So we have 6 planets all in retrograde right now, okay? So, you know, and then on top of that, we have a lot of water. So you're very sensitive at this time with this energy here. Even with obstacles, you're like, oh my gosh, that's it. The world sucks, you know, and it's like, okay. So know that there will always be problems, okay? But you can overcome your problems, alrighty? But often these problems are going to be overcome at the expense of other people's feelings, because you're going to be screaming and crying and taking it out on them when they didn't even have nothing to do with it, and then everything works out, okay? So try to direct your energy somewhere else when you're going through it. Those of you who are highly elevated Virgos, there's often a conflict between your desire and your willpower, okay? So this could be dealing with love and your responsibilities towards marriage, okay? And tradition here, and with your desire to go seek another relationship with someone else, alrighty? So there could be some kind of conflict like that evolved going on right now, okay? If you possess common sense, there's diplomacy and discipline. You may have an energy for great accomplishments. You're often attracted. Some of you can be attracting violent situations into your life, okay? So this is not the time to be provoking poking other people with this energy here as well. Some of you, this is not the best time for love relationships, especially dating. I really wouldn't recommend it at this time because you could find yourself in situations, vicarious situations that you don't want to be in. Okay, so give that a rest till Mars is better well aspected, or it gets the damn hell out of your sign of Virgo and goes into the sign of your Libra in the second house of money. On the 16th, you can be getting into power struggles with your friends because you want to emotionally dump on others at this time, and others want to emotionally dump on you, and you can be playing who's having the worst freaking week ever, and we're only on freaking Wednesday. Okay, and what's going to happen here is that you're not going to receive much empathy with this energy. This is also not the best energy time for you with popularity here as well, and you can feel like you're swimming upstream against the wills of others. Watch for a tendency to be insubordinate at this time. Others may oppose your success, or you may feel like that. You can be going above and beyond for other people in your life, or you can be revisiting past relationships from last year where you had a nasty falling out with this person, only to have that same nasty falling out in August when Mercury goes back into the sign of Cancer. I would be careful about how much you do for other people, because you may be doing too much and you may have too much on your plate at this time, which could also create a lot of anxious energy. Your life could be very busy and very overwhelming and a bit chaotic. I would not obligate myself to certain things unless I'm in a good headspace with this energy here and I know I can take it, okay? At this time, for a lot of my Virgos, you can't take it, so don't do it. Don't add stuff. Be about your peace at this time with this energy here, for better or for worse, because you can't do it, okay? I feel like if you know, and it could be a situation here, you're damned if you do or you're damned if you don't. Meaning that if you help, you know, it's going to affect you, and it's going to affect your money, or it's going to affect your stability, and then you're going to feel all sorts of way. You're damned if you don't, because then you're going to be pissing off people, you know? So you might as well be damned if you don't. I'd rather piss off people because we're doing it during the Mercury retrograde season, and then on top of that, they're going to forget why they were mad at you in the first place, and then they're going to kiki right back to you. And it's like, I hate when people do that, you know? So it's kind of like that. They're going to yo-yo back into your life. So you will be okay. Then on the 17th, you have a lightning quick mind, mental genius, and originality. Your self-will, dramatic, colorful, creative, inventive, articulate, individualistic, progressive, independent, and stubborn. You have a quick perception and often gain insight through intuitive flashes. You resent any interference and must be allowed to live your life your own way, which can be a problem. Some of you could take an interest in astrology at this time. Hi, Ali DB, hi. So some of you could take an interest in astrology, science, human behavior, psychology, updating yourself on the latest and greatest in technology here as well, but you need a good education to make the most of your mental abilities. You're able to tune into the universal mind and obtain guidance from it. You're often involved in some form of like online business or social media this week, or there could be a lot of communications going on online at this time, or you're spending more time on the internet with this energy here as well. How am I today? I don't know. I'm praying right now because what happened? Oh, I can't get on this app, and I need to get on this app for work, and I'm kind of worried about it. So I've been delving into prayer. So anyways, that's how I'm doing. You won't accept ideas simply because of tradition. You're able to find new solutions to old problems. Then on the 18th, Mercury goes retrograde in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. I feel you're honest and direct, but you lack couth and tact at this time, okay? So I would not go speaking my mind because I'm trying to be cute and funny and play with somebody, because they're gonna take it, you roughhousing at this point, but not roughhousing in the good way. It's like, damn. So get a filter, cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off, because you might be thinking that you're cute and funny, but really you being nasty as hell, okay? So don't do that. It could be a situation here where you give somebody a compliment, but then you slap them with something nasty, you know? And it's like, wow, you know, message received. So don't do that at this time. Get a filter. You have your very quick, alert, ingenious mind, but your ideas are usually impractical, or you undermine your own talents with this energy here. I know they don't really have filters. I don't think, just think. Think before you speak. That's better. Thank you, Fausto. All right, cock those brains. You undermine your talent by thinking you're the chosen one or feeling special in some kind of damn way. Don't do that. I hate when people feel like they're like so special. It's like, you know, Gandhi was special. Joan of Arc was special. Jesus was special. I mean, shit, the people that were special died. So it's not good to be special, is it? No. So anyways, so this could be a time where you have quick perception and often gain intuitive insight and intuitive flashes at this time with this energy. You resent any interference and must be allowed to live your life this week with this energy. Oh, where did I go? I went somewhere else. Okay. So for some of you here, this could be a time you learn to allow your will to be guided by your higher self to release your inherent genius. You may have exceptional insight, but you won't use it wisely until you overcome your egoism and obstinance. You often waste your energy creating tension and confusion. You're independent, intuitive, proud, nervous, daring, discontent, and arrogant. You're high-strung, but may appear calm on the surface. You're apt to be sarcastic, brusque, and frank in your speech, so cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off, and don't go assuming. You know what they say about assuming? Okay, don't do it. You think you know, but you don't. All right? So be careful with that. You need to be more gentle, loving, put yourself in other people's shoes, should be the theme song during this time period this week. So that is your homework, is to learn to be empathetic and put yourself in other people's shoes. Okay, how would you feel if somebody would say that? So before you go running your mouth and the first thing you want to do is react, think to yourself, what kind of reaction do I want this person to have? How would I feel if I said this to me? And be super honest, okay? And take your time and filter yourself before you speak to others, okay? Because sometimes you guys are a little bit too honest, or you're being playful, but then it sounds like you being like public enemy. And it's like, what the hell? You know? So be careful with that this week, alrighty? So then, let me see. What else? You need to be more gentle, loving. Okay, you're a good leader but a bad follower because you tend to rebel and want to do your own thing, and you enjoy defying those in authority. Okay, you have a keen perception and it's hard to deceive you. Your family considers you and your ideas way out there or even heretical. Okay, you can be mentally perverse. You won't accept advice from anyone or allow others to change your mind, but you'll change it for yourself for no apparent reason. Alrighty. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share right now. Ooh, thank you for the likes. 5 likes. That's awesome. Right now I'm at 4094 on the subscribers. I would like to make it to 5,000. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So anyway, so the first card I come up with is the 4 of Cups. Time for contemplation and meditation. You're not so quick to jump into anything new because you're more about your security at this time. So this is like changes coming up and indecisions are happening here, okay? The 3 of Coins does talk of growth, spiritual growth, emotional growth coming to you. And also I'm using Barbara Moore's Wizard Tarot, but I keep calling it Amazing Tarot. So yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. So it must be really good. So anyways, so this is a time of spiritual growth and financial growth coming to you as well. This could be also your financial situation changing, but you're not so quick to like change, you know, you're not so quick to do anything. You're very cautious. Maybe there's too much good coming in. So you're kind of like taking baby steps towards things, you know, maybe things are too perfect right now and you're kind of like very slowly like edging your way. Okay. For others of you, you're no longer applied to certain arrangements that you made with other people at this time. So certain arrangements that you had with others can be coming to an end during this time period as well. The 9 of Coins does talk to a move. Some of you, your lease could be up with this energy here, and then you have to like look for another place to live with this energy. Okay, so that could be coming up as well, and trying to figure out where you're going to move to at this time with this energy here. For others of you, you do benefit through The teamwork makes the dream work. You benefit through other people. You're very independent when it comes to collaborations and group efforts at this time. And this is a time of like when like the group contributes to your success. They make you look good. Okay. The 5 of Swords, somebody is complaining around you. Okay, or complaining about you at this time with this energy. So I do see conflict, or you could be butting heads with somebody in regards to a group effort or collaboration here as well, and not really necessarily getting along with this person here with this energy. There's always one, isn't there? The Temperance card, you tend to be more about your family. You could be enjoying the simpler things in life. This could be vacationing for some of you with your family during this time period as well with this energy, and spending more time with them. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy here that some of you could be visiting a doctor, or you may have like a relationship with somebody that's in the healthcare field as well with this energy, or this could be a symbiotic relationship that you could be getting into a relationship with as well. Okay, so somebody that you pay to work for you with this energy. This is peace and contentment happening for you. Okay, you're very much at peace for right now with this energy here. You're experiencing emotional growth here. Some of you could be adulting at this time. This is mastering your money situation here with this energy as well. I feel like this could be a time of creating like a work home life balance for yourself with this energy here. This is personal success with this energy, with conflict, with competition during this time period, and handling challenges with strategic thinking during this time. Okay, the Judgment card, major decisions are coming up at this time. Some of you, you're very quick to shoot somebody, not shoot somebody, well, don't shoot nobody, because you're going to go to jail, and then you got to repeat it again in next life, so it's not worth it. Don't do that, because you don't want to be in the same situation that's causing you agitation because your ego can't let it go, and then next life you got to go and repeat it. So I would just hurry up, put it in perspective, gain your peace, and move on. Okay, because whatever is agitating you, you don't want it to repeat next life, because you're going to have to learn to love that situation. Okay, so I would be careful with that. The Judgment card tells me that somebody wants to leave a situation, but it's more like shooting your pinky toe off at this time. So it may not be worth it right now to leave a situation, because this could be the symbiotic relationship that I see, and you two need each other for right now. So you need these people in your life for the moment, for the minute, in order to give you balance and peace of mind. Some of you may need to find freedom in your relationships during this time period, because you benefit through other people with this energy here, okay? Even though you don't see it right now, but if you were to think about it, like for example, if they watch your kids, it's not a good time to go chasing off like a family member or a parent that's watching your kid for free. So not worth it. The Chariot card, I do see you overcoming obstacles, a victory coming up. This could be a good time for court for some of you here with this energy as well. So I do see that coming up for you during this time period. The Magician card, okay. Beautiful energy time for you. So you could be going through a lot of changes at this time, and change could be very scary, because you're not being kept, everything is delayed at this time, and you're more on a needs to know basis. So you could be getting a lot of anxiety because nobody's telling you or putting you where you should be at this time, and you are left on your own and still doing the same thing, still doing the same job, but you don't know if you're a manager, a shift manager. What the hell am I? Am I leaving? Am I staying? Am I doing? You don't know what the hell's going on. And the fact that it's out of your control and things are up in the air is what's driving you crazy. So this is a time where you need to like let go of control, trust yourself, trust the universe that everything is happening, just not on your time, but everything is progressing. Great time to delve into the law of attraction and the power of prayer. This is an ending coming up. This is a resurrection of a spiritual awakening for some of you here as well. For others of you, you're living with your consequences. So don't be so quick to shoot your pinky toe off, because you're living with your consequences, okay? The consequence of shooting your pinky toe off means you're going to be off balance for the rest of your life, and you won't wear sandals. I can't do that. I have to wear sandals. I live in Ohio, but it's like I love wearing sandals. Okay, I will wear them until my feet start going into like hypothermia. Alrighty, so yeah. So this could be a time of real transformation here, but you are left to your own devices or on a needs to knows basis, or it's really making you step out of your comfort zone at this time and making you very anxious. So some of you could get promoted to something and new responsibilities are coming up to you, but you're very anxious about those new responsibilities. The Sun card brings about new beginnings into your life at this time with this energy here. So I do see that. Others of you, you're reliving the past, okay? And you're assuming whatever is coming up now, that's it, okay? That's going to be your future. No, your future is forever evolving and changing, okay? And the lessons that you learned in the past stay in the past because your soul needed to learn it during this time period so it can evolve. So even though certain situations look familiar, it doesn't mean that you're going to repeat it, okay? So know that, alrighty? New situation. Alrighty, the Six of Coins, time for destiny, manifesting what you want at this time with this energy here. Alrighty, so this is a very powerful energy time for you when it comes to like everything basically new in your life. So a lot of new things are coming up for you during the Mercury retrograde, and this is a beautiful time. For some of you here, people can be very helpful and helping you out either financially or helping you get back on your feet or putting you on the right track that you need to be on during this time period. So other people in your life could be very charitable towards you and really going above and beyond for you during this time period. So you really do benefit through other people with this energy here. Others of you could be doing philanthropy work at this time with this energy here. I do feel like things will work out for you. Okay, but you may have to ask for help with this energy for resources during this time period. Some of you, this could be dealing with like loans, mortgages at this time. So that's going to work itself out as well. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy here. I hate that my son turned off the air conditioning. Ugh, it's so hot in here now. It's like I'm like melting and shiny. Oh, this is horrible. So anyways, I do feel like for some of you here, you can be realistic about your giving energy or somebody's going to help you to an extent. Okay, so this could be dealing with like the loans and stuff like that and the mortgages, and they're going to help you out to an extent. Okay, so certain things, checks that are coming up, it's only to an extent. It's not like all the way help. Alrighty. The Four of Coins, you are more about your stability here and you're more about saving money during this time period as well. You could also be very frugal with your spending. There is money worries happening here as well, so try not to delve into lack consciousness, delve into faith consciousness during this time period. The Tower card does bring about change, fate intervening here. Some of you, this could be traveling. Others of you, this could be a move happening during this time period, or the focus is going to be on loans with this energy. The Two of Wands, you can be very cerebral and in your head. Get the hell out of your damn head. It is not the place for you to be this week at all. Get the hell out of there, okay? Because you're going to drive yourself crazy. I feel like there's a lot of confusion here with this energy, a lot of like shoulda, woulda, coulda, unknown factors, like you just creating that slippery slope and you just going down on that slippery ride, okay? The Ten of Wands, do not take on other people's responsibilities. I feel whatever burden that you're carrying at this time, you're going to have to carry it for a little while longer. The Eight of Wands, I do see traveling coming up during this time period. Some of you, you could be spending more time in your car earning income that way. So this could be like DoorDashes or Ubers at this time with this energy here. Some of you, this could be getting a job this week with this energy. So I do see that coming up for some of you here as well. And then others of you, you could be spending a lot more time in your car, or this could be traveling coming up during this time period. Okay. The Nine of Wands, overthinking, overanalyzing situations in your life. So try to be a bit more optimistic here with this energy here. Some of you may have to take more initiative in your life instead of sitting on your hands and wishing things to fruition. You have to make things happen for yourself during this time period as well and open doors for yourself. Some of you have a fear of rejection with this energy. This could be with a love relationship and you're scared to come close to it. Others of you, I see you working more hours at work with this energy here and keeping yourself busy during this time period as well. So I do see that coming up for you. The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected. Changes happening, and you could be scared about the changes that are coming up. You could be also manifesting changes that are happening into your life at this time. So I do see that coming up. Fate is definitely intervening at this time, even during a Mercury retrograde. The Hangman card, somebody wants to communicate with you. You could receive unexpected communications here, but you may not know how to take it, or you may not even pick up the phone with this energy. Some of you, you're moving away from a bad situation at this time. Others of you, you're very hard on yourself at this time with this energy here. So you kind of need to relax at this time and go more with the flow with this energy, okay? And again, delve into faith consciousness. This is a time of spiritual transformation and self-discovery here with this energy. Your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing because of the lessons and challenges that you have. The Seven of Wands, I feel like you're overcoming obstacles if you choose to. Fate is also going to do this. This could also be epiphanies coming up at this time with this energy here that are leading to these changes. This is a period of reflection here as well with this energy. The Emperor card, this is all about your stability here as well. For others of you, the focusing could be on father's side of the family during this time period, or this could be you thinking about leaving a relationship here as well, or you taking back your power from a situation in your life. The Ace of Coins, mastering your money situation, creating your own reality, getting a job at this time. Abundance is here for you with this energy this week. The Hierophant card, fate is definitely here. The power of prayer is working, so whatever you're manifesting is coming. Okay, so just be patient. The expiration date has expired on a relationship here or a situation in your life, and now it's time to move on. Some of you, you could be manifesting that moving on, okay? The Knight of Wands, I feel like some of you here, you're definitely traveling more or driving more in your car at this time with this energy here. Others of you, you're traveling. And then others of you, I feel like this could be a time for new beginnings here for you, okay, and new people coming into your life. The Queen of Wands, I do feel like you could be watching somebody get their karma during this time period as well. I love you, my Virgos. Share your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.